Hi, my name is Clayton Anderson. I'm in the 8th grade, I live in San Antonio, Texas, and I go to the Northeast Independent School District STEM Academy. After watching news reports on school shootings, I began to feel unsafe in my school. It then became a reality when schools in my city received threats of an attack, and then when an attack was foiled at a neighboring high school. This inspired me to make a change. I wanted to give students peace of mind from the violence that terrorizes our education systems. So, I started researching. I found out that school shootings are not preventable. This led me to create a way to brace for them. My question then turned into, will it be possible to design a piece of safety equipment that will protect students in the event of a school shooting? I started out thinking big, and I mean really big. As big as designing a school shooting-proof school. I then realized I needed to think smaller. After weeks of consideration, I chose that using a desk would be the best thing to create a safety device out of. I started designing the desk. I went from drawing on notebook paper to drawing in SolidWorks. To analyze the design one more time before building it, I made a 3D print of the desk. Finally, I proved it and started building a full-size prototype to test. Using plywood, nails, and hardware, along with some help from my dad, I was able to construct the first SOS Desk prototype. After that, I researched types of bullet-resistant materials, which led me to the Texas Armoring Corporation. From the visit, I learned about the materials Armortex and Dyneema. Obtaining the materials was the hard part. For months, I called and emailed representatives from Dyneema and Armortex, asking them to donate samples of their products. After lots of hard work, boxes started to appear at my porch. After I had received all of the materials and built the desk, I began to test it in order to determine if my invention would be school shooting proof. The SOS desk went through a bullet resistance test, a stress test, and a time test to simulate the conditions during a school shooting. The tests were successful, but when I interviewed participants for the tests, they told me that they didn't like clearing off their desk. We also noted that there may not be enough room in a classroom to move the chairs around. So, I went back to the drawing board. I looked at different types of hinges and designs. I then found the solution. A hinge that is primarily used in entertainment centers would allow the layer of the desk to slide and then fold down, keeping the same security, but making the process easier. Once again, the desk was rebuilt and retested. I found that it took less time to deploy the desk. Now, I am making designs for home use, cubicles, and teachers' desks. My goal is to get desks like these mass-produced, to bring students, teachers, and parents peace of mind, and to protect them from violence. It's a large dream, but you have to think big to get bigger.